Hey guys, today I'm gonna do 3 reviews of 3 mobile app games that I am currently playing, and I will recommend everybody to play as well. So as you see today's topic, you see behind me are my friends, my Vivi, my Mugo, Mog, Mew. Of course, you got the Kator, Black Mage, Chocobo, and Celebi, and of course my shirt of my Charmander, Black Mage, Charmander. So yeah, today's video I will review 3 games that I will going to mention about. The 3 games I will be reviewing is Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I can't pronounce it. Mobius Final Fantasy and the last and not least, of course, Pokemon Go. Yes, I'm gonna review all the games, and I'm gonna tell you all in different game. Not different. I'm trying to tell my review in each different game, like how I feel about it, what's so good about it, what's not good about it, and what my recommendation about playing the game. So I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy Brave Series. Final Fantasy Brave Series is a mobile game. It's sort of similar to Records Keeper, I think it's called. I forgot. Cause that's another also good Final Fantasy game. The game is it's an original story game. You play 3 characters: Laswell, Vayne, and Fina, and it's a story about them. But throughout the story, they encounter some crystals, and I haven't played throughout the whole game, but the story is very interesting. But what's so cool about this game, which I say is one of the best, is the gameplay. The gameplay is at the time pretty much at the time based gameplay, which is like every Final Fantasy game, like Final Fantasy, from the first to Final Fantasy 10, is pretty much like that. You click the attacks, you click the magic, and also click on the items that you use in the game, which is kind of cool. And then what's so cool about this game also is that you can unlock, or sometimes other things, which I'm gonna tell you about, characters from the past Final Fantasy games. That means 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can play as the villains. You can play as the main antagonists. Sometimes you can play as creatures. And even there's some original character that's in the game, like like some of the Black Mage, some of the White Mage, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. What also I love about this game is the music. Oh my god, whoever composed this music, it felt like I was listening to Nobuo Uematsu, but it's not Nobuo Uematsu. Whoever this composer is, the music is so beautiful. It felt like a Final Fantasy game. I'm telling you, Square, whoever hired this person, is a secret weapon. So I hope he able to compose the next Final Fantasy game, which is Final Fantasy 16. Maybe cross fingers, but maybe Nobuo might work back on the 16. So, but who knows? But I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, the music is beautiful. It's mostly orchestrated, but mixed with rock, and it's just so like Nobuo. It's just so like Nobuo, and I tell you to listen to the soundtrack right now and just say you don't hate it because it is awesome. Now here's the bad thing about the game. There is certain point about the game that is that you may have to buy certain things. Like what this thing is that like when you get the characters, they give you this thing called the lapis crystal type of thing. You earn that by winning the boss fights, or sometimes you get them when it's updates, or you have to buy them. Some that come like cheap from 99 cents to all up to I think $25, and or $50 depending how many lapis crystal you want to use. Lapis crystal is only used for like, you know, getting new characters as your party members. Also to add more space for your materials, your items, your weapons, and your party members, but not your units. Your units is only up to 5, and that's pretty much, you know, what's kind of the bad thing. Another also kind of not like bad, but you know, not like bad, but you know, it just felt like less playable sometimes when once your stuff gets full up, like your materials and stuff like that, and those materials are very important for you because one, you need to craft I mean that's what's cool about the game. You craft your own weapons, your items, your magic, but also your material is also used to upgrade your characters, your party members, which is kind of good and bad, but that's only up to when your party members is up to the highest limit level, which is kind of, you know, pretty much grinding your characters, but it's pretty much a long time. But what's so cool about it is that if you have multiple characters that are the same, you could fuse them up together to, you know, to level up really quickly. Or sometimes there's certain items or certain like it's not like, I'm not saying like, it's sort of like figures, and you sometimes get the couture or the amateurs ones, and they upgrade your party members or whoever you choose to upgrade, and that's pretty much how you level up quickly. But that's pretty much the downside. And another good thing about this game is the graphics. Oh my god, the graphics is so beautiful. It's so high quality. Even this cutscene that's so like animated CGI, it was just so beautiful. Even the summons parts are CGI summons, so it's not like you see them, you know, come out in like in the middle of the battle. It's just a magic, you know, CGI and cinematic scene with some summons like, you know, Shiva and Ramu or Ifrit or whoever you have, and it's just so awesome. I recommend everybody play this game. I mean, if you are a hardcore Final Fantasy fan, play this game. This is one of the best games that that's on. It's free to download, and just consider your space, you know, because it does contain a lot of updates to follow up your game really high, like the size of the data. So just the only thing about that. So I'm going to tell you about the next game, which is the Mobius Final Fantasy. Well, the Mobius Final Fantasy, it is a one unique game that I play. You play as a character you just name after whoever. I named my character after my character from Final Fantasy 14, Helios Galley, and which is, I don't know why I thought about it. I think I like Helios, but well, I don't know where I came the name Galley from. So the game is very interesting. It's also at the time based battle, and but what is kind of interesting is that you could able to switch your character you play as with different jobs, class jobs, and also you use some kind of cards to mass up your magic or potions or stuff like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit like Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories, little bit, even though that game is not my favorite, but this kind of reminds me of that. The graphic is pretty much great. I mean, it's not perfect because it's a mobile game, but it is kind of like one of the high quality games that's ever made. But as story wise, it is a bit confusing, you know. It's just, you know, you play a character who's new to a new world, you meet new creatures, new enemies and stuff like that. It's just interesting. I haven't gotten to that long, but that's pretty much what I gotta say. So I gotta say the same thing with the downside is the same thing, like, you know, buying the cards and buying certain stuff to level up your person. It's just, you know, little tedious stuff, but it's just, you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes, you know, game developers need to make money somehow, whatever you buy stuff to play the game. So I'm going to talk about the next game, which I'm going to talk about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go. Oh my god, when I heard about this game, I was like, what is this game? And then I'm thinking to myself, and I say to myself that is this just like you play as you really are a trainer that you gotta go out to play Pokemon? I mean, I was talking to my cousin Evan about it, and he said, yes, you gotta do that. You gotta go outside and catch a Pokemon. I'm like, really? So I had to go out to catch a Gyarados in a lake. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. So, so the game is very interesting. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's fun to catch Pokemon. I mean, you know, you go out and it's like, yeah, you just go out and then whatever you see, like a little grassy area, or you know, movement of rabbit in the grass area, that's when you know a Pokemon is nearby. Or sometimes a little shadow comes up and Pokemon is nearby, which I always see Pidgey, Rattata a lot. So that's the only thing about, you know, thing that it was kind of annoying, is about having the same one over again. But those things are annoying because there's a reason why. Normally, usually Pokemon level up by battling, right? So that's what you usually do. But this time, you only level up your Pokemon, either you catch them, the same ones that you catch them, because they collect this thing called Pokemon Dust. I mean, pretty much called Stardust. And also another, also they also carry their own type of candy, and depending on the candy they use for, you know, whatever Pokemon you use. Like say you, say if you want to catch or evolve a Pidgeot or a Charizard, you need to catch more than like one Charmander or whoever to get all these candies and either evolve it or level up it. Also, you can able to transfer your Pokemon the same way you have, because you don't want to keep all the same thing. But sometimes it's always work to also keep the ones as well, because sometimes or most of the time that the Pokemon you catch, there's also more higher levels ones as well. So I don't recommend to sleep on it, because those are very good to, you know, use. Confusing, but good to use. Down part about this game is that there is a lot of laggy issues, a lot of GPS issues, and even a lot of freezing issues. When the game came out, that was my power of the game. I'm sorry, my nose itches. That was the problem in the game, and yeah, that was the only thing. And also seeing the same ones over again, instead of catching any more rare ones and stuff. But I had to go explore around more in the city to find more rare Pokemon. So I'll probably do that. And like the same thing what I said about the two Final Fantasy game about buying some stuff, you gotta do the same thing when you gotta buy some Pokeball and some other items too, like upgrading your Pokemon party stuff, also updating your item selection, and yeah. But also another down part about it is that that's it. I think that's pretty much it. Only thing is that it's a fun game. You know, I'm just waiting for updates so we could battle each other, and also, you know, trade Pokemon, and you know, and even catch the Johto one, because as much as I love the Kanto ones, I love the Johto ones as well. So I just can't wait for that one. And also there's also some stuff too that's around you, like This is a little barrier thing called Pokestop, which is good because once you go to it, not go to it, but go around it or near it, you get certain items like Pokeball, Potion, Rise, and even eggs. The eggs are also good to get some Pokemon too, like rare ones as well, but only if you have the incubator, but it depends which one. So, and also the battle of the gyms. I'm just gonna end the video right there. So you have it, guys. 3 games I recommend you guys to play. Pokemon Go, I know everybody's playing that already, but as the Final Fantasy game, Mobius is a good game. I mean, I recommend everybody to play it. It is a fun game, but I love Bravery Series. Bravery Series is one of my favorite games of mobile games of all time. It's the same thing with Record Keeper, but this one is one of my favorites. So yeah, I recommend those 3 games, but for me, Bravery Series is one of my top pick mobile games to play. So you have it, guys. What do you guys think about these 3 games? Have you played them already? What do you guys think about Pokemon Go? How far do you reach? How many Pokemon do you catch? Are you waiting for new updates? And what are some unusual spots that you catch some Pokemon to? And as for the Final Fantasy game, just play those games as well. I know there's other games that I will recommend everybody to play. I might do more reviews on mobile games that I will recommend everybody to play, or even apps too. So I will do more videos about those and also do other videos. So anyway, guys, bye.